Alright. Okay. I'm gonna show you the best solo duo and try base you can build in entire Wurst. Yeah, that's right. So it will be the best base to defend, the best base to defend, hardest to raid for the cost, and it will be so fucking awesome. Too hard to move around in. I built this. I got the idea from Evil Wurst, a great YouTuber, but he just makes those fucking surge bases. So I had to make my own version. Solo duo clan, the guy I usually play. Because I can really build a Frustrator for over 30k metal, for over 30k metal, I remember, I think it was. We have the TC here. A lot of windows, extreme security. That was a must when I designed this base. You obviously don't need to make it metal or all things, but I do it, but because I like having it metal. And if you build large guns, as I built in the last episode, it will be like nothing without it. It will be like 0. So oops, wasn't intended to be there. Since here we're building the unrated loot rooms here. Awesome. Super hard to raid, super secure. Now you wonder how you're gonna get up. You're gonna do like this, and you're gonna. We'll come back to the decor later on. We're up here. This is designed to be the cheapest as possible, not too strong. Then I would probably have a more honeycomb. Then I wouldn't have these right in front of the main loot rooms. I'm going to keep that one metal because otherwise there would be completely rocket both of these. Like I keep loot rooms where I keep my resources because I usually stack up a lot. I just love recording everything in my base. I'm a 3S. Yeah. Let's not get them on site from this one. Do all the roof metal, I suppose. You can do it high qual, but it really matters to me. You would have another loot room here. You would have another loot room here. Oh, you can do this wall thing from outside, but you really shouldn't do the window because then you can't place the boxes with co-locks. You can place the boxes, but you can place co-locks on them, and then they're useless. Just one thing I like to keep metal because I got where some people tried to raid me that way. They went up in here, up here, through my shotgun turrets here. Through here, got the shittiest loot of them all. Through down here, and then they surrendered. Surrender. They were probably enough explosive was enough line. So I was probably kicked their ass. because metal garage doors is still weaker than the stone, so I guess keep that stone. A bit of struggle there. Get that metal. Stone up that. This is my favorite loot room, this one definitely. You can keep this metal or stone, really depends what you're gonna store in there. And wrong thing, right, yeah. So I try to do this as fast as possible because you can always pause it and play, but if I do it as slow as possible, you would probably get too bored. Let's start doing the loot rooms and just do it like this. Speed it up. This is tested. They won't be able to reach loot through here, through a window here. At least in my tests. And all boxes is 100% reachable through the windows. So I'm gonna put on just a minute. So I'm just gonna put on all these. Get your metal in here. And make sure everyone off on the code locks. I'm on rank U build server, so I don't. There is already automatic code locks. You can put small boxes in the middle of there, but middle of the large ones. But I got so many loot rooms, so I don't care doing that. And I wouldn't really use it. Make sure to get them as far back as possible in the middle, because if you put them closer to the window, people will probably be able to reach the loot. I don't know exactly how far, but it's pretty far near for them, and they're always accessible. This is a pain in the ass build if you are careful with them, because everyone has to off on the code locks, which is a pain. And if they don't do that, they won't be able to use the chest, and then it becomes kinda useless. I have no idea why my ladders broke. But it happens. Can't really do much about that. I wouldn't be so bad and stressed, and I would got this lined up perfectly. It doesn't really matter. You can put box there if you want. I usually keep my hammer and metal frags in there to repair and replace the windows every time I've logged off. This is the loot room where I keep all my goodies. So I would recommend you to high quality stuff. It takes like 7 each week or something, because then it will be so much safer. Maybe high quality up the TC, but I haven't found that necessary. Maybe if you piss off some real Russians and they try to raid your base multiple times, and then they localize the TC and will just blow from the outside next time. Let's get out of here. Not lazy, so I'm just gonna blow off my thing in their base here. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Place an auto turret. Or actually more shotgun traps. You can place boxes there if you want, but I I will always do that to keep the auto turrets. We'll do better for an airlock later on. It's just it's only the main thing in base. Let's get some shotgun traps. And some flamethrowers. These are really useful, and let's add keeping radius of this off here. A lot of shotgun trap. The more the harder it will be to raid. Obviously. If you get up here, I remember I was able to place one here if I want to have it fuck it up there. Just one with better angle. More like that. No, not like that. More flame is here. Maybe flamey and a shotty. Usually makes a good combo. And this flame is up here. Yes, they do get alerted if someone enters. We will test them on later. And they are real hard to destroy, flames. You have to send rockets up here because you can't climb ladders and shoot like explosive rounds or something at the same time. If you get it real far back, the flames should fall down and they shouldn't be able to hit the flamethrower that's holding, you see, whatever blue gas comes out. Shouldn't be able to hit that one. Maybe another like that if you want to, if you get spare. More layers of shotty traps. You can place furnaces here if you need more small furnaces instead of shotty traps. And then, but you can place more furnaces. You can place another shotty trap right here. Maybe two if you want a lot of them. But behind this garage door, I recommend you to put some shotty traps. Because we will put the garage doors here. It's the best thing with the base, I think. You get space for 2 beds, one on each floor, and a locker. Game changing. You got the loot rooms here, 6 ones and 6 boxes on this one. Everything. We're gonna put another. Let's get the garage doors. I'm not 100% familiar with these international. You get garage doors in as far. The gears are hard to get all at the same time, so you don't expect building the entire base at one time, but you should be able to upgrade the base in parts, put more shotty traps, upgrade more stuff to metal. In here is really handy too. And make sure it goes to the entrance. I recommend to have it. If you're gonna be really good, you do this. But then it's I find it hard to climb, but then you will be able to do auto turret or another flamey or shotgun turret, and it would be much harder. If you want to have a safe space as possible, you should put it like this, because then it will be much harder to stand here and rocket down. Or you can stand on a ladder. It will be like impossible to stand on a ladder. Otherwise you could stand on the ladder over in this corner and try to shoot rockets down. But that's we did on the side. We should place. You can place 2 lockers here if you want. If you need a lot of gear sets in your place beds. Fuck. That's right. You definitely shouldn't upgrade that one to metal. Definitely. And if you want, it's a smart thing to build a lowered foundation with the furnaces on. If you wouldn't have it in water, of course. If I can do that, build in the water. But as I built this one in water vanilla. You have to crouch and jump. I'll place my friends up here, and one next to the workbench on the first floor. Nice thing is you don't need any blueprints except for the ladder to build this base. You can place another furnace here. Could load this foundation, place furnaces here if you want to. But then I'd recommend you to have foundations here. The armored will be harder to get through. And obviously more shotty traps. Makes your base safer. A lot safer. That one shouldn't be metal. You choose yourself if you get like an armor door. Definitely metal. But I don't get any. Not when I started this. Garage doors work perfectly fine. Here we're gonna put the place where we put our outer turret. Sometimes you get an outer turret, sometimes you don't. The longer back and towards the end wipe, the bigger chance you're gonna get it from an airdrop, from a raid or something. Obviously and traps. Shouldn't need 100 of those though. But if you get it as far back as possible, you can even have 2 if you want, but that's a bit overkill. But if you get it as far back as possible, there's no chance they would be able to rocket it with fire rockets or regular rockets. They would have to sorry. I don't remember what. They would have to use splash damage to destroy the turrets. So that's all cred to Wurst at YouTube that built it super hard raid loot rooms. That's where I get my inspiration. Oh my god, destroying my entire base. You need your metal windows. You see, upkeep is like 0. Solo, it's 2k, 3k metal, nothing. And a stone, nothing. Even if it would be 5k stone more, it would be nothing for the amount of protection this base gives. Don't stop building those fucking armor honeycomb 2x2s. Guys, they suck. You're just gonna get raided. You got these. Yeah, it's gonna remove them every time you go and check that 20 for the 20. You're gonna use 12 metal fragments to put back each fucking window. It's so cheap, it's ridiculous. In this place it offers so much protection. And of course you can put our honeycomb on the outside if you want to. But as long as you keep it metal, people wouldn't really rocket in. People would not really rocket in. I wouldn't rocket in. Maybe if I would be real rich, but it would take like 6k sulf just to rocket up to 4 walls. No, oh shit, like 10k, 8 maybe. I don't know so much about rockets. But then you would just do your standard triangle with walls. That one you can't really honeycomb. I wouldn't mind honeycombing that loot room. I usually keep so much. Okay, the back here is the place where I would rocket. That corner there, between here, probably that corner because you see the garage doors. That would be a place where I'm ready to rocket in. The main place I would put honeycomb would be around TC, this flat spot here. It would be the main place where I would put honeycomb. That'd be the bit safer place. And yes, I know I'm showing how I build my bases in vanilla. And yes, you can raid me, please do. I really need to get someone to raid me. What did I do different? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, my bad. I would do, if I had a blueprint, I would do this. I would just use the regular garage door. Well, this way, I like. I hate the regular windows, except loot rooms. This one, it's clearer and it got a wider field of view. So it's like a million times better to have that one. You could use. I forgot I had this big red on. I would probably build that one with wood. And you can put 2 ladders up here. You get up each side. You can still stand on it and shoot out. I would make these floors. You have to put a window here for the stability, otherwise but of course you get the angle from here anyway. Don't really matter if you have to put a window. You got the same angle from here too. Love this protection for shooting. Oh fuck. Do this one. Should hold up, right? Should hold up now. Yeah, it did. Nice. You can make this metal, then people wouldn't be able to spear out. I will show that later. But I just keep it stone because they wouldn't anyway get anywhere. It depends where you put this one. Place where they get down. You can put embrasures here if you want to. I would definitely put these embrasures on. People shouldn't be able to climb through at least. At least they're allowed to use a couple of spears to get in. And you can leave this like woody or so if you want to. But you get down here, you get nowhere. You can put the doors here, you can put garage doors. I would personally put garage doors for the sake of to keep it more open, and you got so good angles on all sides. There's no way a door cam could hide. Behind the web, behind the base, but not in front. Except for trees then. I would like to use garage doors here, but for the sake of not visuals going deep in my fucking place. I'll put these doors here. They're fast and they're number one. They're fast, real fast. Oh fuck! Oh, now I remember what I was supposed to do. Suppose you're a big fan. If you're a solo player, you maybe shouldn't put these, but I'd probably put them. Of course, this outer one definitely shit metal, and they can get through here. But if you can trap them in here anyway. If you get that one open, you die. You can trap them. That one would stop the. No way they could glitch through that. Still cred to Wurst for that technique. Which you can't barely upgrade the wall. You can get them access to it, but it's so fucking annoying. I'll probably have them both in this direction, because then you get a clear view on this angle instead of a door being in the front, being closing off. If you go offline, you ain't gonna use the shooting port, and this one definitely in the other direction. So you don't get that tube there blocking you. Of course, you still use the other side, but now I get lag spikes as fuck. So I'm probably destroyed a huge tower. Because I got this performance on the max, because it lags really much when I destroy something. But otherwise it's everything looks so fucking perfect. And what's this for this build? Hope you stayed the entire video. I know it was kind of long, but best bases take time to build. Fuck, it's a bit cringe. You can do the airlock any way you want, but I'll keep the base for this. You get loot from here. You get this over here where you can put your triangle with the turret. You get 3 walls with windows for the TC. You get the core where you should keep wood. So when you get your third level 3 workbench, no, I mean 2, 3 you never need to remove. But when you get level 2 workbench, you can just hatch it or sort out the wooden foundation. It goes like in seconds. And you would just be able to replace it and put your VBL 3 on it, which is really useful, because otherwise you would add another more space in base. And you should probably put the airlock like this, so you don't get that stupid replacement. Without the airlock a bit to the right, so you get the angle there. And more symmetry. Maybe we'll do it out, over here, but I don't feel like it's necessary. I think you need like 180 degrees around your base. I'm happy with that. Shooting from the front, base is strong on all sides, and you can just keep one of this wood like this one. Even if they flamed it, they'd still have this down here, or you can put the garage door here. A lot of them maybe. But then you'll be able to hatch it out, just put the ladder instantly. And get up here and build the roof access, but I wouldn't do that, because we just stock up this cost on TC. You can see it's still real cheap. Maybe used a bit too much metal out here. I would have used that with stone out here. Really much more in stone, but later it's changed in grades. Yeah, that's it for this episode. Bye.